Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel and a new video on Farming Simulator 25. So yeah, we start off today back in the pea field with the pea viner here, and we need to continue vining these peas. But of course this is going to be a slow job, so I'm not going to be doing all of this myself. Hopefully the helper will take over. If it doesn't get too confused about not starting at the starting the field from scratch, you know. So I've had experiences before where if you start the field yourself and then hire a helper, it tends to cause issues. It gets very confused and starts driving over what it's already done and going around in circles and all sorts of things I've had in the past, so we'll see how it goes. But I'm hoping that that's what I'm going to do here, is just do a couple more laps of the headlands and then get the helper to take over and get the rest of the field done while I get on with other things. So we'll have to just see how it goes really, and hope for the best. I brought the lorry down here to unload into, but of course that was too high for this little conveyor on the side of this harvester, so that's out of use at the moment, but we'll probably be using that for the grain, because we've got loads of other fields that need harvesting. While I'm not doing anything, I'll just show you on the map. So yeah, this is the pea field obviously, but we also have, well, all of these fields that are ready as well, and that's canola, oats, what's that, wheat as well. Yep, the wheat fields are ready. So yeah, quite a lot to do. The combine is already over here at this wheat field ready to go, so we'll probably get that started at some point, or we'll do that one because these are only small fields, won't take too long to do. So yeah, that'll be for in a bit when we've done the headlands of this pea field. But yeah, I'll just do a bit of a time lapse on this now, continuing with the headlands, and then hopefully get the helper to take over. Right, so that is 4 laps of the headland done now, so I'll let the helper hopefully take over now and do the rest of the field, but we'll see how that goes. I think what we'll do then is just position it hopefully so that it will go up the field this way and see what happens. So we'll have to turn off the steering lines and switch over to AI worker. Look, the headlands off, start with up and down. The headlands have already been done, so it should just do that anyway. OK, and then press H, and what will happen? Will it go up and down the field, or will it mess about and do nothing? It should just go straight up there. Looks like it is doing, that's good. Yep, that seems to be working. OK, that's good. Now the only other problem I've got is, of course, this auger wagon, or a chaser bin, is it's lower on one side, and of course the side that it's lower on is the opposite side to where it should be, or where I need it to be. This is the only one that will take peas, that I can see anyway. Probably there's a mod somewhere that might do it, but this is the only one that I've got which will take peas, and it's on the wrong side, so I can't unload it on this side, which means I can't run alongside the harvester to empty it, which is a bit frustrating, which means I'm going to have to wait for it to stop before I can unload. unless of course this has a way of somehow lowering the side, but I don't think it will. No, that's definitely not what I want to do. No, I think we're going to struggle to unload this on the move. Let's just see. No, it's not. Oh, actually, it actually is working. Wow, I was not expecting that. Obviously in real life that would never work because it's all going on the floor, but that is actually unloading into me. That's very helpful. So what we'll do then, that's empty now I think, so we'll leave that to do its thing, and it won't take long to fill, but we'll just leave it to do its thing now and get on with something else. So we need to start harvesting the wheat. So yeah, here's the combine, it's all ready to go, so we'll just get that going now. This is going to be a fairly quick job because it's only a small field. We've actually got 2 fields of wheat, so I'll just get on with this one now on the time lapse. This one will need baling as well, and I'll come back to you when we've done this one. That's the first field of wheat harvested then, and as you will have seen, I am struggling to keep up with this thing. It's getting full as predicted quite quickly, so while I actually finish that field I'll go and empty it now and not keep it going for a little bit longer, but it is getting full, but pretty much one row up and down and it's full, so yeah, it will start to, well, not speed up, but take longer to fill because it's going to be turning around more often as the runs get slightly shorter. Not significantly, but just ever so slightly. So that's one kind of positive, I suppose, but it is just a slow process. Vining peas is not a quick job, so we're just going to have to put up with it for now and get it done. We will get it done. It's not anywhere near as painful as carrot harvesting. That really was painful, but yeah, this is not too bad, I suppose. It'll be done in, well, possibly this episode, or certainly by next episode anyway. I would say we're more than halfway. Just about, because we've done the headlands and the longer runs, so yeah, what we've got left is just the slightly shorter runs, so if we look on the overhead view it'd probably be clearer. Yeah, I reckon that's more than half done overall over the whole field, so yeah, I don't think it'll take too much longer. We'll just leave it to get on with it and just keep an eye on it and keep it unloaded every few minutes. Anyway, back to the combine, and we will move on to the next field now. That's this one done. So the next wheat field is only just over here, so we'll not bother taking the header off, we'll just drive down here since this field is empty now. We can cut through here and then make a start on this slightly larger wheat field. So this wheat I think will be going to the grain mill to make flour for the bakery, which then in turn makes the bread, so that'll be the plan with this wheat. And yeah, I will just get on with harvesting the next one. Okay, both wheat fields are harvested. I'm not sure quite why it wasn't harvesting properly on this side when I first started off. I think it's just the gradient. For some reason the combine header didn't seem to like it going in that direction. When you go across it the other way though, it seems to work, so that's why it's a bit of a mess here, but we got it done, most of it anyway. It's just not, yeah, it wasn't working that well. But yeah, that's all the wheat harvested now, so this can go to the grain mill for processing into flour. And the pea vining was going well. It has had a bit of a hiccup. I'm not quite sure why it's doing what it's doing there. You'll have just seen it was determined to turn around and start another row, even though it was halfway down another row, which is a bit weird because it's been fine before now. It's just things like that. You see what I mean about the helpers. They can be good, but yeah, they can also be a bit stupid still. So yeah, I don't know why it's doing that, but it's continuing at the moment. So we'll just let it do its thing. It wouldn't be an issue if I didn't have to keep stopping it and starting it, but because it's not... You see, if it was more intelligent, it would keep its conveyor on the correct side all the time. You'd always either have an opening out in the field, so you can always run with the conveyor on the open side of the field rather than over the crop. And then I could always be alongside it and I wouldn't have to worry about stopping it because I can't drive in the crop, that's the problem. I already tried that and it does damage the crop, obviously, because I've got crop destruction turned on, so yeah, I can't drive alongside it in the crop. It has to be on the open side of the field. But because it's not driving with the conveyor on the correct side all the time, that's a bad crest on the hill there. It really doesn't like it. Yeah, so I have to keep stopping the helper so that I can unload it. Otherwise, I would damage the crop. And it's almost full again, so that is unloading again. So we'll just get down towards the field and then we'll stop down there before I continue on to the grain mill to tip this load. So in total we've got 50,500 litres of wheat off those two fields, which is quite good actually. It's quite a lot of wheat, and that will go towards the bakery. And it looks like we're going to possibly fit this entire pea field into the one chaser bin as well, which is looking like it's done me around about, well, 50 or 60,000 litres. I would have thought 50,000. Let's just have a quick look. So yeah, we're currently on 45,000 litres, and I reckon once that bit's harvested, if it all fits, it'll be almost full, if not full, this thing, I think, and it'll be, yeah, somewhere between 55,000 and 60,000 litres, whatever the capacity of this is, I'm not sure. So that's going to be quite a lot of peas. I'm not sure what we're going to do with them, because we have just got rid of our processed food factory, but it was only a small one, so yeah, we'll probably be able to build another one, a bigger one, or maybe just sell them as they are, depending on the price difference. Okay, so I'm going to have to stop it again because I can't drive on that without damaging it. So we'll get this unloaded and then set the helper off again. Yep, this is unloading, that's good. So yeah, I'll get this back going again and then we'll continue on our journey to the grain mill to tip our wheat. Move the combine down to this field. This will be the next one we do. I think this canola field, I think it is. Is that canola? I think it is. Yes. Field 24 is the next one to do. And let's just check on this, which is, it's missed another bit for some reason. I don't know why it didn't just carry on. But yeah, it will be finished very soon. I think we're going to probably finish today's episode here, but very early on in the next episode, if not even between the two episodes, this is going to be finished, and then we can get this load sold. Unless I just finish it myself now, I suppose I could do, then because it's not much more to do, and it probably would be less painful than watching the helper try and do it. But how full it is at the moment, but I imagine it's going to get full pretty quick. And of course, this is what I mean. Yeah, it's nearly full. The conveyor's on the wrong side. If I drive on that crop, it will damage it or destroy it totally. So yeah, I can't do that. I have to either wait on this side or go around the other side and turn the machine around, which then causes issues with the helper. So it's not ideal. I bet it won't get to the end either. It's going to stop before it gets to the end. I might be lucky. I can get alongside it now. Oh, we were lucky. Just. That must have been so close. Anyway, I'm going to finish this off myself now, I think, just so we can finish it today, because we're so close to the end. It makes sense to finish it. So I'll stop the helper there, and I will just get on with this on my own. Completed. Okay, so that means we can return this machine. It has charges for another hour though. Unfortunately, we're on 1.3 hours, so that means it's gone over the standard 1 hour. But it doesn't really matter because we've got £2.1 million in the bank, so I haven't even noticed the money drop, to be honest. Anyway, we will return it now. So vehicles and then leasing cost. Is it? Yes, this one here. So we'll return that. We're done with that one now. But we won't return our chaser bin because that would be very bad if I did that, because we would lose our entire crop. It's all in here. What have we got? 58,100 litres of peas, which I've got to do something with. I don't know what, because I don't know what the best price is. First time I've grown them myself. Prices, where are we? Oh, here we go. Peas. November is the best price, so although it doesn't fluctuate too much actually, so we could do that, or we could turn them into something if we buy another canned peas. There we go. If you buy another, I shouldn't have sold it, should I? It's the first time I've needed it for many episodes, but yeah, we sold our production, so I'll have to either build another one or just sell the peas as they are. But yeah, canned peas are worth more. But is it worth the expense of building a new production? I'm not sure. Probably doesn't matter because we can afford it, but anyway, never mind. There we go, we are complete. So we'll leave the episode there. I really hope you've enjoyed today's video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you again in the next one.